Hey, it's Gabe with API Nation. Today I'm going to show you how you can sync your Zillow leads right into a Google Sheet so that all the information you get from those leads is automatically added to a Google Sheet. You can share that with your admin, your ISA, another team member, a colleague. It's way easy and it's super easy to set up. Also, great news, we've updated the Zillow sync, so not only do you get all the leads from that lead form from Zillow, but also any leads Zillow sends you through text messages and voicemails as well. The first thing is I just wanted to show you the Google Sheet you're going to get. This is what we're going to create from the sync. You can see here are all the leads I've gotten, just some example leads, and it's a ton of information. All this information is going to automatically populate every time you get a new lead. So it's search criteria, it's the URL they used to get there, it's the website they used to get there, the information of the property they were looking at. It's all here so that you can best follow up with these leads as they come in from Zillow. So let's set up this sync so that you can get your leads in a spreadsheet like this as well. First thing you're going to do is go to apination.com and click on Start Syncing. You're going to see a ton of different apps, marketing apps, real estate apps, productivity apps. I'm going to scroll all the way to the bottom to get to Z for Zillow. There it is, Zillow leads. So I'm going to click on that. And I'm going to connect Zillow leads to Google Sheets. But all that information you saw in that spreadsheet, that will come over to any of these apps. So if you want to connect Zillow leads to one of your CRMs, KV Core, KW Command, Chime, Brivity, you can map that information right into your CRM. It's going to help you set up search alerts in your CRM without having to go visit Zillow and see exactly what's going on there. We're going to set it up for Google Sheets right now. Google Sheets, like I said, super powerful tool, great for collaborating or just having all your leads backed up into one place. Here's the sync available, syncing Zillow leads to Google Sheets. I'll hit activate and it's going to say, all right, let's do it. Let's sign into your API Nation account. If you don't currently have an API Nation account, you can just create one, click this link, or you can sign in with your Google account. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Once you're signed into API Nation, now you're going to make the connection. So you're going to hit this connect button and it's going to say, all right, what would you like to label this connection? And you can just label this after yourself or your team name or your office name. You really only need to keep track of the labels if you're connecting multiple Zillow accounts to a single API Nation account, but that's pretty rare. So I'm going to hit create connection. And it's going to give me a connection ID and some instructions on where that goes. So this is really important. You want to make sure you do this before you click this button that says I've completed setup on Zillow website. So if you click through and see the instructions, it's just going to walk you through where you're going to put this connection ID and a few other things. So pretty straightforward. You're going to log into Zillow Premier Agent, go to app integrations. Under one-way integration, it's important, just the one-way integration, not two-way. You're going to click link app. And then you're going to choose from the partner list API Nation. And then you're going to go back and get that connection ID. So this guy right here, you're going to come click that, connect that, and you're going to take that and you're going to put it as your login email address. So it's not an email address, obviously, it's just numbers and letters, but you're going to use it as your login email address. That's how Zillow is going to know where to send these. Once you've done that, you can save it, and then you're going to go back to API Nation and click I've completed setup on the Zillow website. So once I've done that, I will click I've completed the setup, and then I'll go ahead and select the connection I've just created. So I've now connected Zillow. I'm going to do a similar thing for Google. I'm just going to hit connect. It's going to show me the Google accounts I have currently logged in on this browser, and I'm going to choose the one I want. All right, so now that I've done that, I'm now going to create the sync. So I'm just going to name this Gabe's Zillow leads and hit subscribe. And what I'm naming there, this is the spreadsheet that's going to get created. So you can name it after yourself. It's just you're going to want to remember what it is because you're going to have to hop into Google Drive and find it once it gets created. So I'll hit subscribe. And there we go. We've created the sync, but it's not yet active. So I can hit this and activate. I just want to show you a couple things first. First, you can see we've named the spreadsheet. There's this filter tool if you want to filter exactly who's coming over into your spreadsheet, or if you happen to connect this to a CRM, filter exactly who's coming over into your CRM. You can use this filter tool to do that, and you can filter based on any of those awesome assortment of fields you're getting from Zillow. So if you want to filter based on the property zip code, or if you want to filter based on the property price, or if you want to filter based on any of this stuff, you can do that. You would just say, yeah, let's do it. Let's do property zip code, and it has to equal 90210. If you were sending this into a CRM, this way you can maybe tag it as hot or new in their status, or put a tag or a hashtag on it, depending on what your CRM is. A lot of different options here, but it just allows you to pick out specific leads and treat them differently as they go into the app. We're syncing this in this example to Google Sheets, so we really just want all the data, so we're not going to filter anything. And then I'm going to come down here to mapping. And again, if you were doing this to a CRM or a marketing tool, this would be way more important, but we're just dumping this into a Google Sheet. Let's just get everything in there, and we're going to map everything. So you can see it's already done for us. All this information is going to come into Google Sheets. I just want to show you that. Everything here, all of that is going to be available in Google Sheets. So definitely when you set this up, take a look in here and see what kind of information you're going to get, and start thinking about what you can do with that information, what your ISA could do with it, what your admin can do it, what your colleagues could do with it, what your CRM could do with this. So this looks great. I'm going to go to the top and activate this sync. And that's it. The sync is now running. It's going to keep an eye on your Zillow account, and anytime leads come in, it's going to go ahead and sync it into your spreadsheet. It's not going to sync existing leads. So if you had a bunch of leads in Zillow, those will not get synced immediately into Google Sheets or whatever you've connected here. It's only going to sync any new or updated leads that come in. So as those leads come in, you'll start to see it fill out your spreadsheet, and it'll start to look more like this. And like I said, you can do a ton of stuff with this spreadsheet. You can either just have all your leads backed up in a central place, or you could share this spreadsheet, collaborate with your ISA, with a marketing team, with another agent, and they can have those leads as well. So that's it. That's how you sync Zillow to Google Sheets. Get all your leads in a super helpful, super powerful, super flexible spreadsheet so that you can get the information you need to convert more deals. If you have any questions or need any assistance setting up this sync, give us a phone call, shoot us an email. We're API Nation, and we're connecting the world's applications.